Hey guys, so this is the second worksheet that you will have to complete. This is Module 2, Check Your Learning. And the activity 1 is how big is the Bermuda Triangle? So it says here the three vertices of the Bermuda Triangle are San Juan, Puerto Rico. Okay, so in the diagram it shows you that one, Bermuda, and Miami, Florida. And so I just darkened the line so you can actually use the protractor more easily. Miss Hillary should also be able to give you, and I showed her how to use the protractor too, so she should be able to show you this. So it says here to find the lengths of two sides of the Bermuda Triangle. So Google, basically, like it says here, Google, how far from Miami to Bermuda? Or Google how far from Miami to Puerto Rico, or Bermuda to Puerto Rico. So you're just going to have to find two sides. Whatever two sides you end up finding, you need to find the angle in between those two sides. So let's say I found Florida to Bermuda, so I had this side here, and I did the Florida to Puerto Rico. Then I would need to find this angle right here. Okay, so I'll just show you how to do that, and it's not going to take that long. Again, you place your protractor. Okay, you want to place it so that the little cross section here is right at the angle, and this lines up with the base of this triangle. Okay, and if I put it right there, you can kind of see that there is the base of this, and here is the degree, and I don't know if you can see it, but 50 degrees is what that looks like. So this apparently is 50 degrees. So if you want to use that, you can. You would just have to find these two side lengths by Google, but you can do any of the other ones. Okay, again, you're just looking for two sides and the angle between them. And then you will use the formula you learned in the first worksheet. Okay, so yeah, part 2 was use a protractor to find the angle between your two sides. Make sure you label that. Make sure you label the side lengths as well. And then use the area formula for triangles with the unknown height that you learned in the previous step to find the area of the Bermuda Triangle. Make sure to include the correct units, and you'll definitely need a calculator to do it. And then once you finish that, it says, do you think the Bermuda Triangle is big enough for 6 planes to get lost in and never be found? So you should get a pretty decent size number for your area. And again, I'll write it on the back of this. Remember that your formula for your area is 1/2 and then A, B, sine C. So that's what you should be using. A and B are your side lengths for your triangle, and C is the angle between those two sides. So if you plug in, let's say I had a side was 30, a side was 40, and then my angle was like 60 degrees in between them. Okay, so let's say I have something like this. I've got a 60-degree angle. One side is 30, one side is 40. So I've got that situation. I can find the area of this by plugging it into this formula. And when I do it on the calculator, you might have to use Google, the Google calculator, but I can do 0.5 times 30 times 40 times, and then I'll have to do sine of 60 degrees. Make sure your calculator says it's in degrees. And then for this particular example, I would have gotten 519.6, and let's say these are miles. That means this area would be miles squared, because it's area. Okay? So that should help you to figure out how to do the ones here. And so once you do that, you can just figure out the area of the triangle, figure out the area of this using that formula, and then just answer part 4. Okay? And that's all.